issues. I think that everyone in this room can all agree that they have suffered from feeling insecure, anxious, being distracted, and having a low self-esteem. These feelings are not at all enjoyable in any way and do not help you to become a more mentally happy, healthy person. They break you down and make you feel pretty miserable inside. Luckily, we don't have to feel like this forever. There are solutions to these problems we face, and one of them is to have a hobby that you enjoy doing. For example, when you're doing things you like, photography, painting, dancing, singing, it activates a part of your brain called the nucleus accumbens. Now, if you look here, you see the red spot, and that's the nucleus accumbens. This part of our brain plays a major role in reward, motor functioning, and emotionality. I will just be talking about the reward part of the system, though. So when you're taking part in doing an activity, which is stimulating the nucleus accumbens, you are activating your brain for rewarding yourself. And so when you're rewarding yourself, you feel so much better about yourself. And so, for example, let's just say that you've been working on a painting of the sunset, and as you're painting it, you're just thinking, wow, I really like how this is coming along. It looks really, really good. So my point is that the nucleus accumbens is being put into action when you're thinking this. It's helping you feel proud of what you have done because you're happy with what you yourself have created. With this, you're increasing your confidence, and when you're being given rewards, we feel better about ourselves, and with this, our self-esteem is boosted. So self-esteem isn't the only thing that hobbies can boost. It can help with assisting in improving your quality of your creativity and helping clear your mind and your focus. Carol Kaufman, an assistant medical professor at Harvard Medical School, states that when you are engaged in a hobby you love, you enter what's called a flow state, and that restores your mind and energy. She also adds that in the flow state, you are completely submerged in experience, requiring a high level of concentration. Dr. Gabriela Cora, a psychiatrist at Florida Neuroscience Center, adds that when you are in that heightened state of concentration, it requires you to raise your levels of neurotransmitters, chemicals in the brain like endorphins, norepinephrine, and dopamine, which help you become interested and focused in what you're doing, and that energizes you. So if you think about it too, when you are that concentrated, you probably forget about anything that was bothering you or distracting you, which is why this level of single-mindedness can help you become more fixated in thought. More fixated in thought. So because hobbies are actually elaborating your concentration, it's helping you focus, and with this helping you focus, it's helping your creativity by being able to think more in depth and precision. Okay, so I have been basing off why hobbies are so good for you off fact, but actually I have a hobby of my own, and it's baking. And honestly, it's just helped me get through confidence and insecurity issues of my own. So I started a few years ago, and I found that I really enjoy making cupcakes and cakes in particular. And I even started to sell cupcakes, and I still do. My mom, she'll bring in some leftover cupcakes, and her coworkers will ask if they can order some after they've tasted them. So anyways, this hobby has helped me, this selling of cupcakes has helped me keep up my hobby and realize how much I really do enjoy baking. Whenever I'm taking part in this activity, I feel in control of what I can do because I get to add in whatever ingredients I want to put in and add whatever flavors sound good to me. So when they've come out of the oven and after I've frosted them, me and my mom both like to taste test them together. And most of the time we love them. Not trying to brag or anything, but this is just my own example of how my hobby is actually mentally rewarding me. Not just because I get to eat what I baked after, but because I get to make something that others can enjoy and knowing that I successfully finished this baking mission, which really uplifts me. Also with baking, I realized how much I really do focus on this one activity when I'm engaged in it. I kind of forget who was texting me or what was on TV and all of that, which shows how that flow state that I talked about earlier before is true. So with this, it just really shows how I can reward myself by doing this baking and just making me feel better about myself. With my own experiences of my hobby, maybe you can understand a little more clearly on how hobbies can mentally affect you. So you may or may not have a hobby that you do or whatever, but I encourage you to take advantage in one, because there may be times that you don't feel good about yourself or you can't think straight. There can always be solutions to this wear and tear on your mind throughout life. And you can live life more confidently and with full focus and creativity. Thank you.